Alright everyone, what is going on and welcome back to today's video. And in today's video we are here with episode number 24 of the Outer Worlds playthrough. I went ahead and towards the end of the last episode got into this specific area, which is obviously a quest asked by Nyoka, our companion, to engage in. We just have to kill some raps. And then I think honestly, yeah, we obviously finished the main quest here. And then I don't think we're going to be here for much longer. Really all that's left, that's a quest on our ship about the science weapon that I found last episode. Lilio's back on the Groundbreaker, and Reginald Channy requires me to get Max out of the Groundbreaker, which I really can't be bothered doing. So I'll probably do that if I ever do it, not on video. So really, yeah, other than the main mission, we're ready to go. So we'll do this, and then unless Nyoka provides more content for us to pursue, we'll call it a day. But with that said, if you guys do enjoy this one, please make sure you leave a like, drop a sub, notification bell. Also make sure to come check out my Twitch streams, playing Dragon Age Inquisition over there at the moment. If that interests you at all, make sure to come check out the streams. I'm there a fair bit of the time. I did take a bit of a break over the last week-ish. It'll be a bit, I've been back for a while now, but I don't know, I just decided to not stream. So if anyone is there, I'm back to my normal schedule now, which is pretty much every day. So if you'd like to check that out, I'll be there. And otherwise, if that's all, let's go ahead and start shooting things. God dang it. Who's one hit? There it is. There's still another one somewhere. Guessing I have to talk to Nyoka about
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Tell me about the UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
You didn't try and find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it. Booze makes for better friends anyway. Yeah, I'll say the top one.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Alrighty, so that Hiram is where we need to go for the main quest, so that actually aligns really well, Devil's Peak Station. So let's go ahead and fast travel up there. We have two things to ask of Hiram now, obviously our main quest line, and this side quest line that we just picked up, asking a favor of how to track down these two people that Nyoka just mentioned. Sounds like they're off planet though, so as I said, after we do this area, unless there's more that Hiram makes us do for the main quest line, I'd say we'd be calling it a wrap for this planet, which is good. We've definitely spent a solid amount of time here. I think we're definitely ready to move on. We just got to finalize a couple of things, get the main quest done to a point where it's time for us to go to a new planet, and then get the hell out of here. So let's see what he has to say.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
MSI and the Iconoclast are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so?
I helped both MSI and the Iconoclast get what they wanted.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Phineas doesn't trust many people. How'd he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
Fine, tell me how to fix it. I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right?
Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Fair enough. Got it. Yeah.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Yeah, right. Hold on, I'll ask the favor while I'm here.
Have some information for me? Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
I'd like to secure some information.
I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange. Ask me what you will.
Have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
I'm curious about the MSI and the Iconoclast.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
I could use some dirt on Sanjay Nandi. Yeah, I'll ask about these guys.
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
Interesting.
Indeed, the information I gather usually is, or it's not worth my time investment, as you can imagine.
I'll ask about Graham as well.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
That's enough. Alright, let's go do this quest for the lad, which is jumpstart the tower. This is what we're looking for. Is it an elevator or just a TP out to the roof? Yeah. Well, it's not a TP, it's a loading screen door. It doesn't teleport us anywhere, but it makes us sit through a fucking loading screen just to walk out a door. So, yeah. Excuse my yawning, but yeah, so pretty much we'll do this quest. I could not tell you how long it's going to take to get to certain points of this, I don't know, of this quest line. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to, alright, it's right here. Telling me all I have to do is, telling me he couldn't do that.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Captain! Big flaming thingy!
What?
Black holes. Did you see that?
Whose ship was that?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Will someone explain what's going on?
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my boy damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Yeah, right. So I'm guessing we have a split decision here. Speak with Phineas. Do we not have a quest to go and check that fucking out? Whatever just crashed over there. There's no way that that's just sidelined and not... Oh yeah, it is there. Sheathe the gunship. It's a different quest. It's a faction quest, okay. It's all the way over there. I guess we could use the Terra 1 and then make our way over there. I don't see a problem with that. Or we could go straight from the Unreliable. It looks like there's a direct pathway there. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Let's go to the Unreliable. I'm going to cut this part out though because it's going to take me to the interior. I'll fast travel out and then I'll cut back to you guys once we're ready to get a move on towards that ship. Alright, here we are. There's people manning this landing pad now for some reason. I'm guessing it's the people from that ship, so...
Wait, that's... It can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day and... I've seen it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition...
Who the fuck is this? I just saw he has got like his custom name and everything. Down he goes. Look at that XP I got from him there. He's got his own name too. I'll take it. What do we got? Turn 100 enemies into ash. Fair enough. Yeah, I think this isn't a bad weapon, honestly. For the situation, this is just mowing through little shits. Yeah, it'll do the job. But here we are. I can't even remember if I got to saying that before fighting all of those dudes. We're on track towards the ship. I think we just followed this.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
I didn't realize that what it was for a little bit. After being swarmed to me, look, I don't want any more phobias unless you give me something that is just actually good, like a good bonus. Obviously, they're all meant to be negatives, but like you just don't want most of this stuff compared to, I don't know. Some of my phobias really don't matter. The main one I took that I shouldn't have was the drug one, because I didn't know how many you get throughout a playthrough, so I was like, I don't want to say no. I wish I had said no though, because it's permanently decreasing my stats all the fucking time.
This is what Edgewater is gonna look like in a couple years.
This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
Alright, I don't know how good this will go against these dudes. Not well at all. I did not realize my health either. That's horrifically bad. They're doing big damage. Is that 2 Mantiqueens? I wasn't even paying attention. No way. Well, I know there's one, that's for sure. Good thing I got my legendary assault rifle to handle. There is 2 Mantiqueens. I don't want to waste. That's the same ammo, isn't it? So really I'm not saving it. Need something good that uses light ammo. Obviously light ammo means light weapons, means low damage, compared to heavy weapons such as this uses heavy ammo. Simple concept, right? But there's got to be some sort of good weapons that use light ammo that can actually output a reasonable amount of damage. Obviously an LMG, well there you go, see if I'm just finding fucking 200 bullets randomly in a crate, I really shouldn't be too stressed about ammo. If that's how DM works, sign me up. Like, I don't know, maybe later in the game they just start handing you more ammo, especially in random crates. Alright, so there'll be an edit somewhere after I kill all of those encounters. I ended up making it all the way to here, and then I just straight up died. So I decided to just run past everything, and now I'm here at the bottom of the ship without consuming any ammo. So now I'm much more enticed to use the ammo that I've gathered, since I didn't actually waste any of it on any of those monsters prior to this, which is great. But here we are at the ship, and let's go ahead and get exploring. What do we got in here?
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Yep, we'll be keeping watch here.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead.
What?
I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Seems like the people on this ship were quite civilized, yeah. What do we got in here? A dead dude. Another dead dude, hold on. Gotta make sure I tax all of their ammo, at the very least. Alright, nothing really here except this. So now I have two options, take it to 1 or 2. I'm gonna take it to Graham. Ow, that hurt. I just snapped my legs just then. Yeah, I'm gonna take it to Graham, which is obviously the iconic class. So let's go ahead and teleport over to Amber Heights. Realistically, I don't have anything else to add to that, so I will go ahead and edit this out. I really am getting sick of just fast traveling back and forth, but it really just has to be done. But I'll come back to you guys once we're talking to Graham, and then hopefully we're done here, but we'll see. Alright, so on my way over, I had a chat to Graham, and I actually don't agree with what he's proposing. His proposition was... Can you be quiet for a fucking second, Pavati? I know you like talking, but I'm trying to explain something. So his proposition was we completely invade Stellar Bay, which is where I am right now, to take advantage of their landing pad and prepare to defend the location of Monarch, where we are, the planet we're on at the moment, against the board. Whereas Sanjay wants to control the board. I see that as a better option, in my opinion. I don't think there's anything wrong with the people here, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Sanjay. I'll see what he says.
There won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
See, there you go.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
Could you agree with a truce? I'll try that, yeah.
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sanjay. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
You're good with details, but you're someone who sees the big picture. People who wrote your reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board. Yeah, true.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Zora.
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Give him Zora's review. Actually, I already found it in a terminal in Cascadia.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Very well. Alright, looks like we got some more quests on our hand. This is probably what will lead into the end of this episode, to be honest. Might as well, yeah, convince MSI and the iconoclast to negotiate. So that requires me to go back, but this time not to talk to Graham, but to talk to Miss Zora. I completely agree with that. I think Graham's a bit of a nut job. Every time we've done iconoclast work, I've sided with Zora so far in this series, and I'm going to continue to try and push that forward by getting the iconoclast to take her side. So that's going to be my goal, and yeah, let's go ahead and try it.
Ship talks. Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain.
Alright, here she is. Let's give her a chat. Hello, Zora.
Hey, Captain. I need your help. And we ought
Oh, yeah, that's right. She still had that quest for me, didn't she?
You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out a town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Random door code doesn't sound useful. The Amber Heights gate. Why we keep... yeah. This one? Yeah.
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is... If this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain. All that blood is on their hands.
I don't get what's so important about this. Okay, go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. I'll say the top one, yeah.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
Alright, I'll say the bottom one. I don't need to ask either of those. As I just said, I'm not really with Graham, and that second one's probably not true. I think this is a pretty reasonable problem, I suppose.
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. What?
Alright, let's try talking to her
Welcome
again.
back.
Not yet. Alright, I can't do her until I do this quest, so it's just dragging out more and more. I thought I was done, but I'm not done, for fuck's sake. Where does she want me to go? I don't have the quest equipped. Which one is it? Sucker's Bait. It is right next to Devil's Peak. Is that the cave that I already went through? I think it might be. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to fit this into this episode, though. I know this episode's got a lot of cuts, but I still don't think whatever the hell this is going to do is going to take less than 5 minutes. Which means I might as well save it for next episode. As much as I kind of don't really want to, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'd rather just get a move on. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. So with that said, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for checking this video out. If you did end up enjoying it, please do make sure to leave a like on the video. Also make sure to drop a sub with the notification bell. And come check out my Twitch stream if that interests you. If any of that sounds interesting to you, please do make sure to do it. It helps the channels out a lot more than you could think. And otherwise, that's all I really have to say. Thank you for giving this video a shot. If you did make it to the end, you're an absolute legend. And that's all. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.